Hello everyone, my name is Beauty Akwai and you're welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about why your expectations in marriage are not being met. Okay, we're going to get into that quite shortly. I'll be right back. So if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. And if this is your first time, welcome to this family where we talk about everything that relates to relationship, marriage, friendship. Once in a while I do lifestyle. You're just welcome. One thing I promise you is that you're going to learn a lot on this channel. So make sure you click on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you get to know anytime I post amazing video on this channel. All right, so today I'm gonna ask you to drop your questions, or just make sure you leave a comment and leave a thumbs up after watching this video, because it makes it more visible for other people to see. Then you can share the link to someone you feel this video will be useful to. Okay, you need to spread the message. All right, so let's jump right into it. Why your expectations are not being met in marriage. First thing is that I've come to discover that a lot of people go into marriage having so many expectations, right? We expect a lot of things from our partner, and sometimes I've discovered that if these expectations are not properly managed, they can even ruin marriages. And am I saying you don't expect some things from your spouse? Of course you should. And what I'm trying to say is that manage these expectations, and let's see how it goes. Okay. The first reason why your expectation is not being met in marriage is that you have not communicated it. Most times it's funny how we expect our partner to know what to do. Breaking news, it's not gonna work. They don't know. Most times the person you're married to, or the person you are planning to get married to, is clueless. They don't even know. How can they even know what you want when they are not you? Of course, they should be able to do some things without being told. But I'm telling you that for your own peace of mind, it's better you start communicating your expectations now, so that you will not say that this person is not doing it. There was a time I made a post on Facebook and I was talking about how your partner is not psychic. He doesn't read mind. She doesn't read your mind. Communicate your expectation. And someone came to comment that if somebody really loves me, the person should know what to do. I shouldn't even tell the person what to do. They should know. Trust me, most of them don't know what to do for you. So most times you need to just communicate that expectation. Tell them you want a girl's time out. Tell them you want them to do some certain things for you. Tell them you want to spend time with them. Tell them your love language. Tell them you feel nice when they do some certain things. Just learn to communicate these needs and have your peace of mind, instead of waiting for them to figure it out. Save yourself distress. When I got married to my husband, I used to be miserable on my birthday because my husband is not so big on celebrating birthday. All those surprises and all. I love it so much. My husband grew up in a background whereby they don't pay too much attention to birthday. Who even send your birthday? So he grew up like that, not knowing that, okay, it's good to even celebrate the birthday of your loved ones. Of course, we expect it. So he wasn't even, thinking towards that direction. But you know what? I was so miserable the first year when he just said happy birthday and that was all. He didn't even discuss, okay, let's go out, let's even play. He didn't even do anything special for me. He was just like happy birthday, and he was wondering why I was frowning my face. Okay, so with time, when I discovered his background, I had to start communicating to him. I'll tell him, God, I love it when my birthday is being celebrated. It's part of what makes me feel special. Like, I'm not about having an elaborate birthday, those big birthday. No, that's not me. What I actually want is for me to make it special. Okay, you don't have to do much, but make me feel special that way, that day. You make me feel special every day, but I want, some kind of extra touch on those days. So, and I discovered that he was struggling with it the second year. He even forgot. You know what I started doing? When it was his birthday, I will go over the board. I will make it special, make it loud, get him gifts, organize surprises for him. And he felt so good because he hasn't been having it this good before he met me. So when I started doing it for him, he started paying attention. And when it was my own turn to do my own birthday, I could see that he had started surprising me. He would buy me gifts. Sometimes it would be money. Sometimes, give me sweet surprises. So I noticed that most times the issue you have is that you have not learned to communicate the need to the person. Okay, so just save yourself the stress and just communicate that need. Okay. Number 2 reason why your expectation in marriage is not being met is that they are unrealistic. Now, wow. You need to hear some people's expectations. Like, how can you be having expectations that even you cannot meet? You need to see their long list, things they expect their partners to do for them, things they have never done for anyone, things they are not doing for their partner, but they expect their partner to do for them. Let me give you some expectations, some examples of unrealistic expectation. You are always you feel that you should always be in agreement. The fact is that your partner will not always be in agreement with everything you say. Let that be okay. Don't expect that your partner will agree with everything, every contribution, every suggestion. Be okay with that. Be okay with getting a no from your partner. It's not every time they'll say yes to everything you request from them. So most times some of these expectations we have are very unrealistic. Imagine someone, going into marriage and you're expecting your partner to agree on everything you say. Another example of unrealistic expectation is when you are always spending your free time. You think you'll be always spending your free times together. Trust me, there are times that I want to spend my free time sleeping. It's not every time you spend your free time together. See, there are times that my free time, I want to just spend it reading a book. There are times that my free times, I want to spend it with my husband. So for me to always say, okay, as free time, so we're going to spend it together. So long as she's free, so long as he's free, we have to be going out on dates. We have to always, no. Your partner is not always gonna be in the mood. Okay? So be okay with that. Some more realistic expectations when you hear them. Some people feel that not them always arguing is a sign that, okay, them arguing once in a while is a sign that their marriage is not good. There are couples that argue and yet they are very okay. Now, I'm not saying argument is good, but you guys are surely gonna argue. Be okay with that. This argument will come, but be very okay with it. Okay, so some expectations are so unrealistic. So that's why it's looking like your expectations in that marriage or relationship is not being met. Number 3 is the third reason why your expectations in marriage are not being met is that you are selfish. No. This is not me insulting you, okay? But sometimes we are very selfish with our expectation. And this happens when you are so focused on wanting what we want, when we want it, and how we want it. Always wanting our expectations to be met without reciprocating it. Do you know sometimes you can be so lost in your world of having your expectation met that you forget that you have another human in that relationship that has expectations too that needs to be met. The first question you must ask yourself is, how have I met my partner's expectation? Am I being selfish with my expectation? Am I always considering myself in this marriage? Do I always want things to be done my way? Am I having things only done for me? The last time I checked, 2 people makes a relationship. So it's never about you. And sometimes when your partner keeps meeting the expectation, the things you want, he or she will do it. They keep doing it and they don't feel the same energy from you. They are going to be tired. They are going to feel frustrated. So you need to, okay, you need to make sure you are not being selfish with this expectation you are having. Are you are you really doing the same for your partner? Are you meeting their needs? Do you ask them questions like, am I really serving you? Is there something you want me to do that I'm not doing? You know, those questions are very important sometimes, and pay attention to listen to them. Sometimes they may just communicate this expectation in a sarcastic way. Sometimes they may do it directly, sometimes they may do it indirectly. Just pay attention to your partner's need and begin to meet those needs. Number 4 is miscommunication. The reason why your expectation is not being met is that you are miscommunicating it. Most times you communicate your expectation by fighting, by making a fuss, by trying to force your partner to meet those expectations. It doesn't work that way. You know, most times it's not what we say, it's not the communication, but how we say it, when we say it, where we say it. You know, most times we don't communicate these things well. There is a way you communicate. You don't do it like you're ordering them around. There are ways you communicate an expectation that your partner would want to meet that particular expectation. So I'm just giving you these 4 reasons. How are you even communicating this expectation to your partner? What you're expecting from them? Are you doing it the right way? So you need to put all this into consideration. Now, I hope this video has been helpful. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like it and share this to someone that needs to see this. Have a nice day. Love you.